Hansen with Graywhale Entertainment.
And I'm Zane with Out of Our System and Graywhale.
This is our entertainment update, the Graywhale Entertainment update for the release date of 4/16, the Tuesday before Record Store Day, the biggest release day of the year.
Everybody's piggybacking on Record Store Day, so there's a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of stuff to cover, so we'll move kind of fast through a lot of stuff.
Go first.
First off, this week, new release from Ghostface Killah. It's 12 Reasons to Die. It's produced by Adrian Young.
There's a regular edition, a special edition that has its second disc. It's just the instrumental versions. There's a regular LP and a special edition LP, and if you buy it from Graywhale, you get the album, a separate album altogether, basically, on cassette tape and a full comic book. It's crazy.
How do you beat that at all? Can't get that from Amazon. So, and it also features guesting from a ton of the guys from Wu-Tang Clan's Inspector Deck, You God, Master Killah, and more. So just pick this up if you're.
And we've been playing it for 2 days. It's awesome. Next thing up, Iron and Wine has a new album out. He's featuring a 12-piece band. There's a lot of brass, a lot of horns.
It's not whispery vocals and acoustic guitars.
It's still, I mean, he's still soft the way he sings and everything, but yeah, the expansion of the sound is something that no one ever expected from him, and that's what he's pushing towards. So, it's called Ghost on Ghost, CD and LP available.
Cool. Also out this week, Major Lazer. This is the electronic project of Diplo, the famous producer, and it used to be Diplo and Switch, another producer. Now it's just Diplo, but he records under this alias Major Lazer. It's all dancehall, like Jamaican dancehall inspired. So it's kind of a cool mashup of like dancehall, dub, other electronic stuff. And this has guest spots on it from like Ezra Koenig from Vampire Weekend, Santa Gold. It's got Bruno Mars, Tyga, just a million people on every track. And if you're a fan, pick this up. If you're not, you should check this out. You should pick out the other one called Guns Don't Kill People, Lasers Do. Is the first album from Major Lazer. Both really, really fun to listen to. So check those out.
To tie in with this record, there was Kid Robot did one of their Kid Robot series, 8-inch of Major Lazer. And we still have those.
He's got the plasma cannon arm and
we still have those available.
The hat and the dreads.
Next up for me is a really cool band. Doesn't really say much on their album artwork, but their name is Barn Owl. It's John Porras and Evan Caminiti. They are desert rock specialists. It's on Thrill Jockey. It's more washed out electronic, really interesting, slow. I wouldn't say metal, but it's definitely more to that range.
It's kind of desert rock, ambient.
A lot of metal fans love this stuff. I'm a big fan, and this one is, I'm excited to hear it. Their last one was amazing, so came out in 2011. This is the new one. Come pick it up. Barn Owl, number 5 it's called.
Cool. The Yeah Yeah Yeahs have a new album with questionable cover art. We have this on CD and on vinyl. It's a follow-up to It's Blitz that came out a couple years ago, and this album, they are kind of going back to their roots. They're recording really lo-fi. I don't know if it's like a single take type thing, but they're just going back to kind of the way that they were before they kind of went the electronic route with Gold Lion and It's Blitz. The album comes with the digital download if you pick up the LP, and then we've got it on CD as well. And then,
there's a regular edition CD. There's the Digipack special edition CD that has 4 bonus tracks, a couple acoustics and stuff, and then the LP. All right, one thing from me, I wanted to show everybody this. I was on ATO Records, which is known for, they've done My Morning Jacket, kind of alt country stuff for a long time. This is Johnny Fritz. The album's called Dad Country. Johnny Fritz is formerly known as the artist of Johnny Corndog, kind of a joke around, funny, country guy. This is his tribute to outlaw country. It's kind of what he's into. I love this kind of stuff. Everyone who works here knows that they have to put up with country all the time with me. This is the good stuff. When Johnny Fritz signed this record deal with ATO Records, he actually signed his record deal in gravy. He used a quill pen, dipped it in gravy, signed the contract. You can see it on their website, or you can just Google search it. It's really funny. And the cool thing about this CD as well is when you open it up, the CD or the vinyl, I hope, I don't know about the vinyl, but the CD looks like a waffle with syrup on it. It's the actual shape and everything. Yeah. And on the back, he's obsessed with waffles. There's a lot of waffles.
That's a big stack of waffles.
Johnny Fritz, good country stuff.
Also out this week, The Thermals, the indie punk band that is on Sub Pop. This album is This was actually on Saddle Creek. They used to be on Sub Pop. I think they moved over to Saddle Creek. But it's just loud, fast indie punk, instantly recognizable. The vocals are classic Thermals vocals. If you've never listened to them before, they've got a few other albums before this one.
There's 3, and they just reissued all those back on vinyl 2 weeks ago, so you can get the whole catalog.
You can't really go wrong with any of them, but it's just awesome. It's punk stuff for people who aren't really into punk, who really kind of like indie music too. It's just a perfect middle ground, so check this out.
All right, with the magnitude of releases we were talking about, that was the main features of those first 3 we wanted to show you. Those are the ones we chose. Now we're going to go fast and just kind of show you as much as we can because the list is tremendous. I mean, there's so many releases, it's crazy. The Flaming Lips have a new album out. I could spend all day talking about it, but, you know, everyone knows the Flaming Lips. This album is a much darker, kind of almost scary industrial record. We do have it on vinyl. It'll be here on Thursday. It's just shipped late. But it's called The Terror, and they also have a reissue piece coming out on Record Store Day on Saturday as well. So come in. If you're a Flaming Lips fan, it's your week.
Yeah, the consensus is that it's not instantly accessible, but it's a good album.
Really interesting. It's just dark.
Also, folky black metal, like not super folky, but you know, black metal with some acoustic stuff in it. October Falls has a new album. This one's called The Plague of a Coming Age. You just know what you're getting into with this. They had another one that was really good that came out a couple years ago too. You should check out. So there's that.
Steve Earle with the Duke and the Duchesses. It's his new album. He's been riding a nice wave of resurgence over the last few years, doing stuff on Treme, and as well as his son being gigantic. But this is really similar to the last album he did. Great country. All the guys, you know, the Team Burnett sound, all those people he plays with. Awesome record.
Yeah, Justin Towns Earle's dad. So
whatever.
Ghost has a new album. Your favorite occult obsessed 70s hard rock Blue Oyster Cult metal band. It's a new album. They had to change their name to Ghost BC. We got it on CD and DVD. There's a deluxe edition that has 2 extra tracks, one of which is an ABBA cover. So there you go.
Deluxe. Yeah. And we have singles at the store for $1.99. If you buy those, that you get that single too, then you can get $2 off the album. The OCs have a new record. It's called Floating Coffin, vinyl and CD. The OCs, if you don't know, look them up.
Acid, Psych, Garage, everything. New band from, or a new album from Ancients. It's Ancients with 2 eyes. You can see there. Recommended for fans of Mastodon, Opeth, Baroness, Kylessa, and The Sword. So it's checking all the boxes there. It's really heavy, but it also has a lot of melodicism and harmony to it, which is where the Baroness comparisons are coming in. So check this out. I recommend that too.
Summertime means a new J.J. Grey and Mofro record. It is called This River, not The River. That would be ripping off Springsteen. You guys know who these are? If you guys are fans, come check it out. Blues. Meat Puppets have a new record out. First album in a really long time. This one is called Rat Farm. Meat Puppets are awesome. Jessie Ware. We had singles for this a long time ago, but now her full length is out. It's called Devotion. She won the Mercury Prize finalist for UK Album of the Year. So, she was a finalist. She didn't win. Andrew Wyatt, solo debut from the lead singer of Mike Snow. Brand new record called Descender. Fall Out Boy are back with a record called Save Rock and Roll. We'll see. Blind Melon reissue. This is actually kind of cool. This is the 20th anniversary of the Buzzbin Monster. Has a 5-track EP on it called the Sippin' Time Sessions, which was the start of the band. Comes out on vinyl on Record Store Day as well. Speaking of anniversaries, the 40th anniversary of Aladdin Sane. If you were alive when this came out and you bought it and you're still cognizant to what it is, congratulations. Come check it out. Kvelertak came out a couple weeks ago, but we have something really special and really cool. It's a big, expensive double LP with the John Baisley artwork. Just came out this late, but everybody who's a fan and like the new Kvelertak record, come pick it up. And last thing for music releases, we'll talk about the 12th anniversary edition of Tenacious D's self-titled original comedy rock record. 180 gram, big time, cleaned up. So come get this. We have a couple movies to talk about. You can talk about that one.
All right.
First one is a Criterion Blu-ray reissue. It's Repo Man, starring Emilio Estevez and Harry Dean Stanton. It's an 80s classic directed by Alex Cox. If you've never seen Repo Man, do yourself a favor. It's an 80s cult classic. It's amazing. this Blu-ray edition is great and the artwork's amazing, so pick it up.
And then also, one of the best movies of last year, Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained, is finally coming out on Blu-ray and DVD. And the Blu-ray is a Blu-ray DVD digital copy ultraviolet combo pack. It's got every format imaginable on it. It's got some good special features, some making of stuff, and yeah, there's not much else to say except for this movie ruled. It was one of the best movies of last year, and you definitely need to pick it up if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan. And even if you're not, it's a great, great ultraviolent Western. So,
revenge. All right. Well, that's it for what we're going to show you for today, but we didn't even scratch the surface. That was just the major stuff. There's so many releases coming out on Tuesday the 16th. And then, as a reminder, Record Store Days, that is the following Saturday, the 20th. 8 a.m., all locations open. We have we've started splitting all the releases yesterday. There's so many, and it's so much cool stuff.
The Sandy Graywhale will be having out of our system the podcast that I'm from. We'll be taking over the Sandy Graywhale, and we'll have all kinds of stuff planned for that as well.
Facebook at facebook.com/Graywhale. Instagram at GraywhaleSLC. Twitter at GraywhaleSLC. Full updates starting yesterday and going all the way through Record Store Day of every release, event, special edition discounts we're doing, and the art prints will be premiered on probably Thursday. As always, don't be a dick and shop local.